Hi, it's Bianca. Welcome back to my channel. In the last episode, I said we were going to San Diego. This is me. The guy you just saw is my man. He said, "Do you want to hop on a plane and go to San Diego for the weekend?" And I said, "Heck yeah, let's go." I can never figure out if I like a nighttime landing or a daytime landing better. This was the first time either of us had been to San Diego. You might not be able to tell yet because I'm just getting this channel off the ground, but I am interior obsessed. Oh, well, cut my birthday. Oh, this rain. In my previous episode, I explained how my former apartment, the worst apartment in Houston, threw away all of my things. So this trip was a way for me to basically just have some fun, decompress, and not think about that. I'm super obsessed with decor, which is why I took a picture of this pillow so I could reverse search it.
Good. Bam. See? See? Nobody else. Nah, don't stop doing it because white folks walk by. Uh-huh. Hype.
Everywhere I go, I'm obsessed with the architecture and design of anywhere I visit, and this trip was no exception.
Everything is complimentary.
I want him to get up again like he just did, but he just.
The rest of it, right. Oh, sure. Yeah, you definitely got a better view than me. Look good, don't I? That's what you're thinking. You're thinking, nigga look goddamn good.
In a few months, I'll be turning 50, and I'm just now learning how to be okay with not looking perfect on camera.
They did.
Quarterback got hurt. What, like the last game? Okay.
Oh yeah, we
Anything
knew
could
it.
happen.
As soon as he got hurt, we knew it.
So, negative one. Our adventure starts here and continue for some. But Adobe. That building was built in the 1830s. So, family ended up living there off and on up until 1966, and then it became property of the state.
And lately, I've just been feeling like creating again. I have uploaded over 180 videos to YouTube, and I've never done a vlog channel. I have not mastered this skill, and I have told myself that I just want to learn how to do this and be consistent. And that means uploading a video at least once a week.
That was like my Southwest.
So
It actually has a curfew. The airport actually has a curfew because it flies over a residential area. So between 11
However you found me, I want to thank you for coming along with me on this journey.
because the spirit of St. Louis was actually built here in San Diego. The only
I have a 9-to-5 job, I cuss a little, and I have 2 grown kids.
Marine, so that's the number 555. Nicknamed the Triple Nickel. That's the USS. The Starman. So the cool thing about that ship, it's not right. It was commissioned in 1863. But you can spend the whole day there. You're allowed to explore the entire ship. Their slogan is from brig to boiler, which is cool. The thing about the museum is that some of the volunteers that work there used to be crew members when it was still in active duty. Right out there, you can see the kissing statue, the giant statue. That famous picture from Time magazine on D-Day. So, I'll find out, she wasn't even a nurse. She was a dental assistant. I know. I go, it's there. I'm gonna take it. There is a confused looking gentleman in the background, which is actually her current boyfriend at the time. And then there's also a lady in the background that was confirmed later on to be his future wife. He did not even mention her yet. Is dedicated to the USS San Diego. Nowadays it's just the shopping center, so there's some stores here, some restaurants.
This trip just made me feel like I found my smile again.
Onto one of our SEAL tours. This is our sister company, Forward Left out here. This blue vehicle.
Right after this trip, my man had major heart surgery.
And you can also see the aircraft carriers. We have a couple aircraft carriers in our harbor, and Theodore Roosevelt. The USS Abraham Lincoln is the one that's out and about now. I believe it's in Iran right now. But they are the big. So coming in the Marriott Marquis stop, the always Marquis is that there's only 10 marquees in the area that we're in right now. This would have been underwater still.
And I'm not trying to do some fake, deep, philosophical voiceover. I'm just marveling at how many things happened since this trip.
Essentially a museum. It's an outdoor museum, a building. The oldest building, though, is going to be here. So, forward right, the original gas lamp in this area is named. So the triangular structures on the right side of the building, that's supposed to look like the hull of a ship. Then all of the blue round glass is supposed to look on the Coronado Bridge. You can see the entire building from up there. It doesn't look like no big empty. But it's a really cool. Now forward left out here, this is Petco Park, where the Padres play. Now Petco is just in San Diego. So there is one game out of the year where you can actually bring your pet with you.
Look at these as little video diaries that maybe one day my grandchildren will see.
They did that because they had to get the bridge to a certain height. But they really couldn't have it be a very steep grade on each side because that'd be weird to pull the entire Navy fleet out in San Diego if they built the Coronado Bridge. So they had to convince them that they wouldn't be able to about 20 to 30 very brightly.
And who knows, my grandkids will probably be like, "Ooh, our grandma was goofy as hell." I'm extremely afraid of heights, and so it's hilarious to me that I got anything on video because I was clenching my butt cheeks. This bridge was really high.
Coronado is its own town. So years, but they won't let it go. The average starting price for I'm gonna spend that money on my house. I'm gonna call whatever I want. The locals here, though, they say that the amount of land that it's kind of one B and I. That makes it a mental, I should say. But the whole thing is that though I do like to tell people no smoking or vaping out in public here. Now the whole other thing, they have a thing about knowing in your car, and you are from to the point where it's rattling the windows in people's houses and stuff. You know how people do that. Forgive you to do that. Now also, if it's late at night though, and your dog is barking, you have to be in the yard. Don't come by. If not, no, take your dog. I know. Yeah, warned you.
And I want to thank you if you're here right now because you might be experiencing the beginning of something great. In the next episode, I plan to share what I'm now calling my annual trip to New York.
A couple of gentlemen in the Midwest, and they would go to San Diego with their family. So lots of little critters. And then they decided that, so they would have enough money to do this. Real quick, the house here on the right, this house, the interesting story about this house is that they lived the entire house up onto a barge and floated it over here. Move your house, you might as well put it right next to Coronado Beach. This beach is so first thing you'll notice you're on the sand dunes.
So many of these houses go for a year on this strip.
Yeah. So they actually do it on our city lights tour, but instead of taking a left up here, we take a right, and then we go down that one street down there. 30. I think the highest priced houses. Hotel Del Coronado here on the right. That was built in 1888. That building only took them 11 months. It only took them 11 months, which is a little bit more than that nowadays. So the street that we're on right now is called Orange Avenue. In Pembroke. The only thing I think is funny. Now here on the right, this is Freckles Park, named after a gentleman named John D. Freckles. Since
before anyone else.
your cave and did a few tours back. If there to be a little populated neighborhood in San Diego.
Yes, my name. I have my.
Do it. Oh, I should have got in there closer.
Turn left on West Great.
I don't know how I managed not to get any footage of me buying anything while I was in San Diego, but I bought a plenty, including the mask that is hanging on my wall. After some pretty awesome shopping, it was time to go. Womp womp womp.
Next day on the ground, everybody get.
So if you've stuck around this long, you may have heard me say a few times that I am really interior design or interior decor obsessed. All I do is watch YouTube videos about interior decorating. And so I'm taking the opportunity to make my new space special since my old place really messed me up. I mean, they threw out my things. I had to wait for 3 months for them to give me a reimbursement check. And so now I feel like I'm back in my 20s because I'm literally buying simple things, forks and spoons and plates, and just recreating what I had in my former kitchen and what I've had for many, many years. I'm a 2-time homeowner. I happen to be living in an apartment right now. So it's not like I didn't have all of these things before. But since all of these things were thrown out, I pretty much had to start over. The last cookbook stand I had, I promise you I had that for more than 15 years. So once I got the reimbursement check from my last apartment, I bought another cookbook stand. I don't want my channel to be about consumerism just for consumerism's sake and forcing a bunch of links and things down your throat. Maybe I'll change my tune later on if I'm big and I've got a bunch of people following me. I know that's a way to create income. But for now, I'm just realistically showing you how I'm rebuilding my life after the contents of my last kitchen were thrown in the garbage. My grandmother had given me a cookbook, and it was called Eating in the Past, or Recipes from the Past, PASS, for Past Christian, Mississippi. And that was thrown in the trash. And I try not to think about these things over and over again, but it just reminds me of some of these things that you have in your home should mean something to you. And so anyway, as I take you on this journey to rebuild my life, I'm just showing you some of the things that I purchased to get my kitchen back together. So I was having my spoons and my forks and stuff just inside my drawer. And it's remarkable how you don't think of simple things. I wish I had on camera the basically cutlery drawer getting stuck, and I had to end up moving my forks and spoons and everything to a different drawer because that bamboo thing I bought was too big for the drawer I chose. So anyway, I bought The Joy of Cooking based upon a recommendation from, what's her name? Tiffany Brooks from HGTV fame. She said that's her secret weapon. So I might start cooking even though I'm not a big cook.
And we're walking. I'm walking with my future star. Remember that face? Mine too, but I don't want to be this fat. Y'all, I got a VIP life. Tracy Ellis Ross is a few feet from me and my baby.